This is not a morning routine. This is the beginning of a new chapter. And after years of pouring so much of myself into everyone else, I realized it was time to intentionally build a life that felt like mine again. Because for a long time, I thought building a beautiful life meant arriving somewhere. That one day, everything would finally come together, the house would be finished, the business would be exactly where I wanted it to be and thriving. I'd feel healthier, more confident, more at peace. But lately, I've realized something. A beautiful life isn't something you just arrive at. It's something that you have to build, one ordinary day at a time. So for me, this season has been about starting over. But not because everything fell apart, maybe midlife crisis, but no, because I realized I wanted to become more intentional about the life I was creating. After spending so many years taking care of everyone else, I decided it was time to start taking care of myself too. And although I've enjoyed taking care of everyone else, like my children, being a wife, again, I just felt like it was time to start taking care of myself just as well as I take care of everyone else. And not in some dramatic way, just in small, quiet decisions like choosing to go for a walk, reading another chapter of a book, making breakfast that makes me feel good, writing down the life I want to create instead of just hoping it happens. I have poured so much of my time into creating this book or writing in my journal, and it's called Designing My Life because, like I said, at this point, it's just about me trying to create this life instead of just hoping it happens. None of those things seem very big on their own, but together they're changing me. I've also realized that the spaces we live in matter. Now, I've always loved beautiful homes. I've always loved decorating, finding pieces that make a room feel warm and peaceful and homey. But I'm learning that creating a beautiful home isn't really about buying more things. It's about creating an environment that feels like peace when you walk through the door. And you know, after a long day, that's what we need, peace, when we walk through our front door. That's always been my favorite part. Building a beautiful life, though, also means building a future. Some days that looks like checking on one of our rental properties. Some days it's planning. Some days it's making decisions that I hope will create more freedom for my family years from now. Not every day is exciting. Most of them are actually pretty ordinary. And maybe that's the point, because ordinary days eventually become your life. One thing you'll probably learn about me: I'm just as happy spending an evening reading or watching a good crime documentary as I am shopping for home decor or walking through a beautiful neighborhood or a beautiful model home. I've stopped believing that every moment has to be productive, because once I get an idea in my head, I am known to just keep going. But rest matters. Joy matters. Peace matters, and so do the little things that make us feel like ourselves. More than anything, I'm building this life for the people that I love. For my babies, my daughters, I want them to grow up seeing that it's never too late to learn. It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to dream again, to choose yourself without feeling guilty. I don't have everything figured out, and honestly, I don't think any of us do. But I do know this: I want to build a life that feels beautiful from the inside out. A life filled with intention, peace, growth, home, family, purpose, and I'm inviting you to build yours right alongside me. So whether we're walking through a model home, browsing home goods, talking about real estate, traveling, reading books, or simply figuring life out together. I hope this becomes a place that inspires you to slow down, dream a little bigger, and intentionally create a life you truly love. For my followers that have been here already, thank you for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you're here. I know I abandoned this page for a little bit, but I feel like I'm back. So again, welcome to All Things Tia. This is chapter 1. We're just getting started, and I hope you guys come along with me so that we can figure this thing out together. Again, I'm figuring out life. I'm trying to build a beautiful life and more intentional life. So again, I'm glad that you're here. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, a wonderful morning, and I'll see you in the next chapter.